Hello everyone, and welcome to our yoga workout for today. We're going to begin kneeling at the base of our mat. When you're ready, we're going to take a simple starting pose for the practice. You're going to inhale and reach the arms up towards the sky, spread the knees apart, mat width apart if you'd like. And then on your exhale, we're just going to sink our chest and our hands down towards the mat, bringing our chest and our belly as low to the mat as possible. Forehead down to the mat. Just use this time to come to your breathing. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, noticing the expanse of the chest. Elongate your spine through the fingertips and just find a moment to relax and set an intention for the practice. When you're ready, come up to your fingertips, release your forehead from the mat. We're just going to wave forward into Cobra, lower the chest down, use those triceps, push back up and wave back into Child's Pose. Just 5 more of these. Wave forward, curve the spine down, come into Cobra, exhale, lower the chest, inhale, push back up, use those triceps and slowly round back into Child's Pose. Once more, again, let's go forward into Cobra, bring the chest down as low as you can, push back up, try not to drop the hips down, and back to Child's Pose. A few more times like that, round forward into Cobra, lower the chest towards the mat, even try and lift your thighs off the mat as you do this, and then wave back into Child's Pose. Just a few more. Wave forward, come into that Cobra, and wave back. Let's take one more. Wave forward, come up into upward facing dog if you can, lower down, use those triceps, push back up, back into Child's Pose. Take a quick breath here and then round forward into neutral tabletop. Wrists stacked underneath the shoulders. We're going to lift up the right leg, flex the foot, extend it out nice and far. We're going to take a crunch in and then a kick back. Exhale as we crunch in, knee to nose. Then we're going to kick back, flex the foot, squeeze the right glute. This is a really great exercise for the core and the glutes. It's also a really great stretch for the back as you round the back up, nose to knee. Doing 12 of these. We're going to do these nice and fast, engaging the core, making sure that we're squeezing the glute as we do this the entirety of the time, using that flexed foot to engage the glute further. Keep going, just a few more, and then we're on to our next exercise. Now we're going to tuck the toes under, place the right foot to the ground. We're going to lift the left knee towards the nose, up off the mat. Then we kick the right leg up towards the sky. Keep that flexed foot, engage the glutes. Again, we're still working the core here, but this is even better for that core strength. Going up into that plank pose, lifting the left knee towards the nose. Just a few more of these. You should be really firing up the core now. Now this time, stay in that plank and we're going to take some quick knee crunch pulses. 10 of these nice and fast. Crunch in the knee towards the chest. Just a few more. And relax the knee back down. Shake it off quickly and then we're going to begin on the left side. So this time we're going to take the left leg, kick it up towards the sky, flex the foot. Then we're just going to crunch that knee towards the chest, towards the nose, round through the back. Then exhale, kick the leg back and up towards the sky, squeeze the left glute this time. Again, really working the core as well as the spine, getting that nice deep stretch as we arch the back. Now flex the left foot, tuck the toes under, lift the right knee up off the mat, crunch in towards the chest, lower down, left leg towards the sky in that kick back, keep that flex in the foot. Engage through the core as you lift the right leg up off the mat, round through the spine again. Keep your glutes engaged as you do this. Now let's take those crunch pulses for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, lower down, well done. Make your way back into child's pose for a quick little stretch. Take a breather here, thank yourself for your wonderful practice so far. And then when you're ready, come up onto your hands. We're going to round forward into upward facing dog this time. Thighs are off the mat. Wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. Lean back, look up slightly. Then when you're ready, exhale, push the tailbone to the sky, downward facing dog. Untuck the toes here. You can walk it out, bending one leg at a time, or just stay static, focusing on drawing that sternum towards the mat. Just take a quick breather, and then when you're ready, we're going to hop to the front of the mat, halfway lengthen, forward fold, and then exhale, full fold. Nose towards the knee if you can. Keep your hands on the mat or behind the ankles. Exhale, we're going to rise up to standing, arms beside us. Let's begin the next stage of the workout when you're ready. So we're going to lift up the right leg, tuck the knee in towards the chest. Just going to hold here for a moment, point the toe, keep your gaze ahead, exhale, step back. Come up into our crescent lunge, arms up towards the sky, fingertips reaching nice and far. Elongate through the spine, stretch out that right hip flexor. Elongate the belly as well, this is great for digestion. Now when you're ready, interlace the fingertips, accept the index fingers. Bring your back leg in slightly further towards the front, and we're going to drop that knee down for 10, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, almost there, for 2, and once more. Well done. Drop the hands below you, then reach up back again towards the sky. Then we're going to twist around into our warrior 2. Right heel comes down to the mat, square off the hips so that they're in line, looking towards that top hand. Make sure that you're keeping your hips as close in line as possible. Imagine you're standing between 2 brick walls. Then take the right hand to the right thigh, left arm overhead, take a quick peaceful warrior, hold for a breath, and then come to center, both feet pointing towards the front of the mat. We're going to sink down into our goddess pose. Knees are as far apart as you can get them, knees stacked over the wrists. Now we're going to take 50 goddess pulses here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Keep going. You're doing so well. That's 30. That's 40. Just 10 more. Your inner thighs should be burning. And you're done. Now pigeon toe the feet, extend the legs out. Inhale, arms up to the sky, stretch out the chest. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Take a quick straddle fold here, really stretching out the inner thighs after that quick little burn. Hold for a breath more. And then we're going to return back to standing. This time let's take the warrior 2 on the other side, bending the right leg this time. Really go in deep to that right inner thigh, and then take that peaceful warrior, reaching back for the left leg. Exhale, come back forward into our warrior 2. Look forward to that top hand. Hold for a breath. And then make your way round back into our crescent lunge, both arms to the sky. Square off the hips, tuck the hips under, really stretch out the stomach and the spine here. Reach up as high as you can, then when you're ready, draw the back leg slightly closer, interlace the fingertips except the first one, and we're going to take those 10 dips. Knee down towards the mat, take these nice and slow, really engaging the quad and the hamstring, also the front glute as well, on that right side. Really take this nice and slow. Use your breath to guide you. You're almost done. One more. And come back into our crescent lunge. Take a quick stretch here. Big inhale and exhale. Come to standing. When you're ready, we're going to take a quick sun salutation just to warm and stretch up our body again. Inhale, arms up to the sky, open through the chest. Exhale, swan dive down, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, chest towards the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog, untuck the toes. Hold for a big breath. Exhale, push the tailbone back, untuck the toes, downward facing dog. Hold for a breath. Then when you're ready, hop towards the front of the mat, halfway lengthen. Inhale, stand up, arms to the sky. Well done. When you're ready, lift the arms towards the sky and we're going to sit back into our chair pose. Knees are slightly forward from the feet, squatting down into our glutes. Squeeze the glutes and the inner thighs here, elongate through the spine, through those hands. Then we're going to sit down onto our heels, lift up the heels off the mat, coming into cosmic egg. Keep the legs together, lift the arms out in front of you, nice and straight to keep your balance, gaze is ahead. Hold for a breath and then release down onto the hips, coming into a seated posture. Just going to end the practice with a quick boat pose, featuring a nice little exercise that will burn out the abs. Lift the feet up off the mat, extend out the legs if you can. You may need to put your hands down, and we're going to take some crisscrosses. Really engage through the core, keep your arms out in front of you if you can, if you're advanced here. And this will really burn the lower abs, particularly getting rid of that fat that we always hold there. So just take those crisscrosses nice and fast, keep the toes pointed, and come back into our boat pose. Hug the knees into the chest, release the feet down, and slowly we're going to roll onto our back for our ending posture. Knees into the chest, head down, and then we're going to release the feet to the mat, join the feet together, and part the knees. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. Just notice how your body feels here. It should be feeling nice and warm, nice and relaxed, nice and stretched, nice and toned. Take a moment to thank yourself for your practice. Close your eyes and just think about how amazing your body is, allowing you to do all these wonderful things. Even if you couldn't participate in every exercise, you've still done amazingly. Thank your beautiful heart for keeping you going, your brain for keeping you strong and smart and intelligent, your legs for handling all those lunge dips. I know those ones are difficult. Just breathe into the belly and give thanks for everything you've done. Hold for a few more breaths. Then reach the arms over the head, join the knees together. Draw the knees in towards the belly, hug the knees in towards the chest with the arms. Then we're going to rock forward into a seated posture, nice and controlled. And we're just going to say namaste to end the practice. Thank you for joining.